Hey everyone, welcome back for this week's quick tip. More than once we've discussed your spice rack in the house, whether or not you have one. Whether it be a rack for all your spices displayed on your oven, in a drawer, not sure where, but whether or not you have it, it's important. You should always have an ample supply of spices in your house. Fresh herbs, fresh spices, things you buy at the store, you can't beat that. You can't beat bringing home some fresh rosemary and thyme and oregano and parsley and cilantro and chopping all that up and having it in your house and using it in your cooking. Fantastic smells, fantastic flavors. But there are some great dried seasonings out there and dried spices, and everybody has them in your home, at least I hope. They're great to cook with. Fantastic flavors come from them. I use them all the time. But there's one thing that I don't think gets thought about quite often that you really need to think about. When's the last time you went through your spice rack? Not because you were looking for something, not because you wanted to make sure you had enough or whatever it is you were looking for to cook with for that evening, but because you just wanted to take a quick inventory, if you will, of your spices. Does that ever cross your mind? It crosses mine because, quite frankly, I go through them a lot, especially garlic powder. Garlic powder, onion powder, ground mustard, chili powder, basil, bay leaves. I go through that stuff a lot, so I'm constantly buying more of them. I'm constantly seeing how many backups I have. There's always at least 2 garlic powders, maybe, and onion. But if you have spices that have been in your drawer or been on the rack that have not been used in a while, you need to check those. Why? Because they're bad and because they can make you sick? No. But because this stuff, dried spices, basil, when they sit for too long and they haven't been used and they get old, which they do, they lose their flavor. And if you've got a bunch of spices in your house that you have not used and they've gotten old, they're not going to help you when you cook. So here's my advice. Go through your spice rack and smell them all. If you want to give them a quick taste, give them a quick taste. But at the very least, you need to smell your spices. Oh, chili powder. If you get no smell, no reaction from whatever it is you're checking, it's no good anymore. It's too old. It's not going to hurt you, but it is not going to help you. All you're going to be doing is pouring 1, 2, 3 tablespoons, teaspoons, whatever, of brown powder into your food. No flavor whatsoever. That's your tip for the week. Check your spice rack. Check the drawer that you keep all the spices in. Give it a quick smell before you use it and make sure that it even has a smell. And if it doesn't, don't use it because you're just wasting. Just wasting your time. Get a fresh one. Make sure you keep your spices fresh, especially if you're using fresh ones. Chop them, use them, discard what you don't need. Don't let it get old in the fridge. Don't let it get old on the counter. But these in particular, your dried spices in your spice rack, give them a quick glance, give them a smell, maybe a taste, and if you don't taste or smell anything, it's nothing but colored powder, so don't waste your time using it. That's it. Quick and easy. Have a great rest of your week, and I'll see you soon. Don't forget, hit subscribe. Give the video a thumbs up. Make sure your notifications are turned on. Take care, folks. Bye-bye.